Lead the Way, a podcast for school leaders with author, speaker, and educator, Dr. Bill Ziegler.
I'm thrilled to have Marcus Belin, principal of Huntley High School of Huntley, Illinois, with us today on Lead the Way. Marcus, it's so great to have you on the program today.
Hey, Bill. Thanks for having me.
Marcus, you're doing some really awesome things around student voice in your school. Tell us how you're working to amplify student voice at Huntley High School.
This is a great topic, one that I'm very passionate about. You know, being a high school principal and especially of a school of 3,000, a little over 3,000 students, you know, it means the world to me to be able to let students own the environment that they basically are in most of the day. They live, they work, they play right there in the school. And so allowing them to be able to have their voice is very important to me as the leader. Additionally, student voice is probably the most critical piece because I have 4 years as the principal of Huntley High School for these students. I have 4 years to create the best learning experience for them. And what better way to do that than to give them the voice to chart their own path.
You're so right. I like how you talk about you have 4 years to create the best learning experience for them. What are some ways at Huntley that you work to listen to student voice?
So one, I get outside of my office and spend more time of my day with students sitting in the cafeteria. I typically eat lunch with students every day. We have several lunch periods, and so I'm in and out the cafeteria. Additionally, I have created a principal's student advisory council that I meet with a couple of times a month of a group of diverse students. It's about 40 students that are on the council. That I sit and I just have open dialogue about any topics that they want to bring up, topics that I'm working on and wrestling with my team, both at the district level as well as the high school level or the building level, along with teachers and other administrators in my building. So I give them a lot of transparency to be able to see what I'm dealing with and really hear what they have and what input they can provide as I lead them.
It's really powerful how you bring those students together to work through like real authentic problems that you have. And when you give them an opportunity to help you solve them, that just amplifies student voice so powerfully. So thanks for doing that. And, you know, what have you found, from students and what are you hearing from students that are on that student council?
I'm hearing a lot of how progressive they are just in thinking. There's a lot of controversial topics, such as race and religion and politics. And how students are ready to have those conversations and be able to openly talk about how we can bring those critical topics that they'll be facing in just a matter of years into the school building and prepare them and utilize our building really as a training ground to help them understand how to be productive citizens and to be able to compete globally against the world, but have that knowledge once they graduate.
Marcus, thanks so much for sharing those stories. What's one word of advice you would give school leaders on amplifying student voice in their school?
There is no such thing as having too much student voice. So get out and get as much as you possibly can. And when you feel like you have enough, keep going because students have more than enough to share with you and will make the school environment and the school community a great one.
Well, Marcus, thanks so much for being on the Lead the Way and for advocating for student voice at Huntley High School as the school leader there. You're doing a great job. Keep up the great work.
Hey, thanks, Bill. Appreciate it.
If you want to connect with Marcus, follow him on Twitter. Marcus, share out your Twitter handle so we can follow you.
My Twitter handle is Marcus J. Belin, Marcus J. Belin. You can also follow me on Instagram at MarcJB06.
Make sure you follow Marcus, get connected with him as he's doing awesome things in Illinois.
You've been listening to Dr. Bill Ziegler with Lead the Way. If you'd like information about Bill's book, Future Focused Leaders, go to chaselearning.org. That's chaselearning.org. This has been a presentation of Lead the Way with Dr. Bill Ziegler.